Hello and welcome to episode 3 of my Grim Dawn tutorial Let's Play series. This episode will be on continuing the quest Waking to Misery, which we have to enter this cave under the Burial Hill. This start town has a very nice couple of unique items that you can find if you are thorough and go around searching all the buildings. There is a very nice gun that drops and a very nice other melee weapon. So I shall see if I can find it so I can show you it. Okay, now in the last episode I gained a level, didn't I? So what I'm going to do is gain one more level so then I can show you. Oh, that's what that icon grayed out was, of course. It was for the skills, so we can assign them. But I'm going to gain one more level and then we'll take a look at assigning skills and the character window. So let's explore Lower Crossing a bit more first, see if we can find this nice weapon that I've just told you about. Okay, is a crate? Nothing in it. There are lots of hidden items and hidden walls as well for you to discover, as you're going to see. Oh look, there's our first yellow item. Yellow means it's a magic item. I believe green means it's a rare item, and blue means it's an even nicer item. I can't remember what it's called. I will. When I look in my bank, I'll tell you what that is. For now though, suffice to say, when you see coloured items, white means it's just a normal item. Coloured items though mean that you're getting a nice item, especially if it's blue. It's nice that it picks the potions up for us automatically, and money. There we go, there's the first very nice item, is the gun. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to equip it. Check out the damage it will do compared to what I'm currently doing. You're going to see the difference. And here's a note, so we're going to pick that up and take a look. So if I press the I key for the inventory, the first thing I'll do, if you right click on an item, it will equip it. So we've now got that equipped. This yellow item down here, let's see, 18 armor, it's going to give me spirit and it'll give me energy generated per second. So because I'm going to be an occultist, I am going to need mana to do a lot of my damage. So what I will do is up my spirit to 56. Because I gained that level, I've got some points to spend. I've only got 1 point, but watch what happens when I do spirit and it's on 50. If I do 1 point in here, it jumps it up 8 points. So now I can wear this. Let's right click. There we go. Starting to get some good gear. Let's read this note. And you see I got experience for the lore. That's what I'm talking about. See that? It's jumped up my experience bar. And also you get a lovely story to accompany the game. So I'm not going to ruin it by reading it. I'm going to let you discover that beauty of the game, that side of it. Something for you to enjoy. But it really is great though, reading some of the soldiers or travellers' stories of how they got trapped there and what happened to them, and etc, etc. Okay, so let's see if we can test out my new gun. Oh, here's a door, okay? You don't left click to open, what you have to do is destroy it by using your weapon on it. There you go. So, destructible terrain, and it's beautiful, because a lot of the walls are secret and hidden, and so you have to destroy them in order to progress. Okay, let's come around here. Oh, see that? Look at that. Now, if I do the shift key, I can just stand back and nail them all. And this gun has got a great distance, a great range. So let's try and demonstrate that. See the range. And there we go, another level. How cool. Right, let's take a look at what it gives us benefit wise when we level up. So you'll notice first of all both of these will flash when you level up to signify that you've got points to spend. So first we're going to go into the skills window. This is a very important thing to click on because look, now we can choose what type of class we want to be. So here's the basic standard 6 selections that you can choose, but remember at level 10 we will unlock this second box which will let us choose our second class. So for now I'm just going to go with the occultist because I have far too much fun with him. Okay, that now unlocks the skills tree, so showing us all the different skills that I can get. Now, I'm not going to claim to be a master or even good at any game at all. I just play them and have fun and want to share my observations and my choices. So I'm not saying that what I show you is the right way to go, okay? For everyone, it's different. You'll all enjoy different play styles. There is no right way, there is no wrong way, there is simply only the fun way. And my fun way with playing the occultist for now, until I mix and do experimentation, for now it's this, Dreg's Evil Eye. I'm just going to go with that. So before you can do any of these skills up here, notice they're all greyed out. You first have to put 1 point into the actual class. By putting 1 point into this, you're anchoring your character to the occultist. There is no undoing, like you can undo the skill points from here if you make mischoices, and you can undo the class selection, but when I spend the point, you can't undo the class selection anymore. Okay, so now I'm bound to the occultist, and up here it says increasing the number of points spent in the mastery makes them blah 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 blah. So anyway, so because I've done that first point, I've now unlocked these first 3 skills. So I'm going to click on Dreg's Evil Eye. Now the next thing I'm going to want to do, now that I've unlocked that, see that up here it says summons one of infinite eyes of Dreg, the great guardian of the hidden realm, blah blah, and that's the damage above. It's going to give me 10 energy it's going to cost, and it's got a 0.3 meter range, but it's going to do 9 acid damage and 36 poison damage. Okay, so with that selected, you can see that I can put up to 12 points into it. Each point will give me better benefits from that skill. There's 2 ways that I can go. I can either choose to ramp this up, or I can choose to increase my class level. When you increase the class level, you'll get the stat points listed to the left there. So you get, for the next level I'll get 5 more physique, 6 cunning, 9 spirit, 40 health and 36 energy. Tempting to do that, but if I put more points into here, watch me disseminate and ruin all my enemies. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to put some more points into this, and look how the damage now jumps up in huge amounts. So I've used all my skill points up, but look now at that damage I do. So now what I want to do is, now if I right click on this slot over here, now I can select Dreg's Evil Eye as my main combat move from my left mouse button. So what that means is my shooting of the gun won't trigger. Instead, this skill will trigger. But if I drain all my mana, it will then automatically switch to the gun until my mana regenerates enough to use this skill. So it's important for me now to start focusing on getting items that will give me mana regeneration, and my class skill back in here, oh not that one, in here, doing this one so I can get more mana. So if we look in my pocket though, you'll remember that I got, what was it, this? That gives me free spirit, and it gives me 1.8 energy regeneration. What I want to do is get all of these items with mana and energy. You're all going to be different, you're all going to want to go different ways, but I usually keep these points up here. I don't spend them until I find a nice item, then I know what I need to spend the points on. So I keep these in reserve. I don't normally spend my points. Right, let's go test out this new skill I've got assigned to my left mouse button. I think I've been... I think there's a bit over here I haven't explored yet. Oh, here we go. See that? Look at that. I'll just destroy now. Now I'm ready to confront the boss mob, believe it or not. Look at this. Check that out. Yeah, it does use up your mana. It is tempting to use it all up, but it is extreme fun. For now I grab up all of the useless items simply because I can sell them. It's all about getting money. You'll see why. Oh look, there's our first... oh no, it's not our first green item. What is it? Yeah, so I mentioned it gives you a nice gun in this start town in Lower Crossing, and it also gives you a nice melee weapon, and there you are. So there's the gun and the melee weapon. Very, very nice for whatever class you choose to play. Although the gun now has gone to my secondary damage for when I run out of mana, it's still nice to have that. Yeah, I wish they would add a key that you could just press and it will go and pick up everything in the vicinity. Just like, oh, what game was it? There is another game similar to Diablo type games. I can't think off the top of my head what it was called. Let's go check out this building, see what's inside. Really, what you're always doing for, in any new area you get to, you want to totally and utterly remove all the fog, because there's going to be hidden lore scraps. That will tell you the storyline, so it's good to thoroughly search out each area and make sure you've discovered everything. Though that is difficult because there is so many hidden secrets within Grim Dawn. You will see. Don't take my word for it, you'll find out. Okay, so we got to go down here now. Oh, what's that? I see something glowing. Oh, that's just water. See how pretty the game world is. As you guessed, this food rations, that's what does your secondary state of your health, keeping you full. If you're full, then the food level will heal up your health. But you don't store the food rations in your pocket, you eat them each time. So make sure you don't eat them if your food isn't on, if your food is full. Only eat the food rations when your food level, this yellow level, the yellow over the red, when that gets down. Otherwise you're wasting the food, as I just did. Oh, there was another item there. And notice the music is just like from Diablo 1. So you know the people involved with this were involved with Diablo. And here's another bit of lore. So let's read it. The Harbour Master's log. Let's pick it up. Go into our pocket and right click. Look at that, 25 experience. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it does increase as we progress further. And it will give you a nice little story of the Harbour Master. Again, I'll let you read that in your own games, because it's a lovely little story. And look, you can destroy the tables, the chairs. Lots of it is destructible. See, I only need to shoot them once, really. I overdo it with my firing. Okay, now something I want to show you before I get too deep into this area. In fact, I'll do it after I've done the main quest. So let's go do the main quest, and then there's something I want to show you, because we can take a little boat ride. Oh, scavenge plating. So here's... Oh, There's the timer. That's a 15-minute timer for those of you that only want to watch for 15 minutes. Okay, now what I just picked up then was an augment. Here it is. Now you can either use an augment when you find them, but notice it says partial component, 1 of 3. So that means as I find more scavenged plating, I can actually join them together to make a more stronger augment. And so that's what I'm going to do. Down here you can see I found some mana potions. So I'll keep them like that. Yeah, one hit with this Dreg's Iron, their history. But I want to show you what it's like, this skill against a boss mob, which we will encounter when I get to this location we got to get to. Oh, we'll see this monster here with the star above its head? That means it's a strong monster. But no problemo for us. Yeah, you'll see lots of them boss creatures, and they are rather cool because they give you magic items, and the higher you get, the better the items get. So you start to get even your rare items, green and blue items. It's just you're going to be forever filling up your bank with nice items. Now in the Steam, there is in the Steam guides, there are a couple of people who offer ways to expand your bank slots so you get unlimited space. I've not tried it because I just will create alts for all my storing of stuff. But for some of you, just so you're aware, there is apparently a couple of mods that you can add, or a mod that you can add to give you unlimited bank space. I'm not really going to play with that because I don't want to risk upsetting the game. Okay, so where am I going? Yeah, you want to thoroughly investigate all of the areas because there's be lore parchments dotted around and hidden here and there. And of course, if you're in too much of a rush, you're going to miss them. Oh, here you go, look. So here's Journal of Inquisitor Creed, and there's 2 journals, so let's have a look at them both. So let's right click the first one. Oh, look at that, leveled up just by reading these. How cool. And here's the next one. Okay, remember, if you read a journal and then you later on think, oh, I want to read some of them scraps I found, them journals, just go down to here or press the Q key, and it's the 3rd one along, and that tells you then the little stories of lore. So yeah, some beautiful story going on in this game. You gotta love that Dreg's Evil Eye. I mean, it's just so cool. Okay, well, the timer's gone, so I'll end the episode here and we will continue into the swamp area in the next episode. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.